Hello, I want to talk to you about my carbon monoxide alarm. Last night around about 11:30 this went off. I wasn't quite too sure what to do, so dialed 999 and somebody from Codnet came out and he'd done a few tests. He tested my gas meter and my boiler. Thankfully they were both okay, everything was alright. I'm fine, thank you. Like this, you can see at the moment that says 0, but that went up to about 88. I'll just show you. Here we go. Don't know if you can quite read that, but I'll read out what it says. Symptoms of CO poisoning. The following symptoms may be related to CO poisoning, which all household members should be made aware of. Mild exposure, slight headache, nausea, vomiting, fatigue, often described as flu-like symptoms. Medium exposure, severe throbbing, headache, drowsiness, confusion, fast heart rate. Extreme exposure, unconscious, convulsions, thingy failure, death. Your CO detector monitors the level of CO as part per million ppm in the atmosphere surrounding the detector. 35 ppm, the maximum allowable concentration for continuous exposure for healthy adults in an 8-hour period as recommended by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration (OSHA). 200 ppm, slightly headache, fatigue, drowsiness, nauseous after 2 to 3 hours. 400 ppm, frontal headache within 1 to 2 hours, life-threatening after 3 hours. 800 ppm, dizziness, nauseous, confusion within 45 minutes, unconscious within 2 hours, death within 2 to 3 hours. So like, should you suspect CO be inflating, you should, or your family, open the doors and windows of your property, ventilate, turn off all of your applications and evacuate the premises. So make sure you open all your doors and windows and don't turn off any or turn on any lights or anything electrical, because like a spark, if there was gas about, that could make an explosion. Common sources of CO: oil and gas boilers, portable generators, oil or solid fuel cookers, gas or paraffin heaters, barbecues, clogged chimneys, wood or gas fireplaces, cigarette smoke, gas appliances, any fossil fuel burning applications. What to do if you're in the event of alarm? Just basically what I've just said. Keep calm, open all the doors and windows, stop using all fuel burning applicants, and ensure if possible they are all turned off. So make sure all the windows and doors are opened before you start switching things off. Evacuate the property. Well, I dialed 999 and they put me through to someone, and within about 25 minutes somebody turned up and he was really good. Like I said, he tested my gas meter and my boiler and everything was alright. Now I bought this one. See, it tells you there, and that went up to 88 last night. There's a little diagram of it, and it was about like, that's a, well, when there's nothing, that's the minimum, but the maximum is like when it goes all the way up to there. But I think it went up to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think about up to the 4th bar I think it went up to. Now to test these, you can actually test these, just mind your ears. I mean, it did that constantly. So it's just telling me it's 15 Celsius at the temperature. Now he said these are good, but the bloke told me that these are a bit oversensitive. So he gave me, well, this is the second one I've had. The one before I had, the batteries went after a while. So he gave me, this was the first one, but this was a new one that he gave me last night. They're both made by Fire Angel. The only thing is this is not digital. Again, to test, mind your ears. Again, to test it, you just press the button. Ooh, you can tell there's a slight difference in the pitch. This was the box as it came in. I'll give you the serial number if you like. CO, you can see it up there, CO-9X-10T-FF. Now he gave me this for free, which was really nice of him. I suppose maybe if you go down to, you have to ask them, maybe if you ring up your local fire station, they might be able to tell you more about it, or your local fire safety officer. That may be the best bet. It says on the side, sealed 10 years lithium battery, temperature resistant, fast fit, inbuilt bracket, large test and silence button, triple LED indicator, diagnostic capital, life of battery indicator, 5-year warranty, advanced electrochemical sensor, diagnosed to accelerate measures of levels of carbon monoxide CO, 10-year sealed for life lithium battery, no need to change the batteries. Fit fast option, so for like a full bracket, 5-year warranty. Then it says be responsible and fit a carbon monoxide alarm. Nobody is immune from this deadly gas. It says like common source of CO, boilers, barbecues, block chimneys, ovens, car exhaust, even adjoining properties, so the gas can seep through the wall. You may want to talk to your neighbours just to see if they've got an alarm. Open fires and broken flues. This appliance is designed to protect individuals from the acute of carbon monoxide exposure. It will not fully safeguard individuals with specific medical conditions. If in doubt, consult a medical practitioner. This appliance should be installed by a competent person who feels able to install it accordingly to the instructions included. End of the instructions. So when you get it, you get this little tab which fits in there, something like that, and then all you do is just simply pull it out. As soon as you pull this little tab out, it activates it, and then you keep this tab. I'm not sure why, but it says you have to keep the tab in the back of this booklet, like so. There's a little, says store disabling tab here. I always keep these instructions underneath, like so, so I can know what to do. I've just noticed it says on it used by over 90% of UK's fire brigade, so quite useful to have. Out of the two, this is probably the best one to have because this is less sensitive than this digital one. Even though that tells you what number it is on, this one probably we're more likely to go off than this one, because like the bloke said, like this is the better one to have. And they both do the, like said, don't get it, you know, because like both do the job, but this is probably the better one to have. So while we're at it, let's go and take a look at my fire alarms. I've got 3. Let's make sure they're working okay. So this is the first of my 3 fire alarms I've got. This is made, not quite sure how you pronounce it, I think it's Kidde, K-I-D-D-E. Mind your ears, I'm going to press this test button. Yep, that works. Now on to fire alarm number 2. With these 2 Kidde alarms, all you do, take it off like you can see where it fits on. You've got 2 screws to screw it onto the wall, 2 little clips, and if the battery starting to sound a bit dead, take some of those square 9-volt batteries, as you can see, and then all you do, you pull this out and you take the battery out, and then it's got this little lever here as well, you can see. So, and then all you do, make sure the battery is in the right way round. There's a little diagram, you can't really see it, but there's a little diagram showing which way the battery goes. So it's a round side goes so that way round, making sure there's this little black tape, and that has to go underneath that little, has to go underneath, so make sure it's the right way round, and you just push it in, and then you just close it, and then you just put it back up again. Like so. This is fire alarm number 2. It's also made by Kidde, if that's pronounced right. Mind your ears. That seems to be working. Now to my last one. This is my 3rd fire alarm. This is also made by Fire Angel. This was given me to a fire officer just over a month ago. I had a fire officer come around, had them to check to make sure my property was safe, and she said it was. So she kindly gave me this one for free as well. Press the button. There you go. Now on the back it does say 10-year life smoke alarm with thermo pack, and it says alarm signal 3 short blasts repeated, low battery signal 1 chirp every 40 seconds, but it says replaced by March 2031. So this looks like a good one to have. I'm sure there are other makes and models you can get, but this was the one that was given me by the fire officer. So let's put this back. I've just noticed something, I can't quite read that, but that does actually says warning, battery not replaceable. See instructions manual. I haven't got the instruction manual. I'm not sure what happened to the instruction manual when the fire officer gave it to me. So maybe once the battery goes, I think you just get a brand new one. So anyways, let's put this back now. So again, there's 2 screws there where you put it in, and it just clips on like so. Okay, so that's my carbon monoxide alarms and my fire alarms video. So I hope you learned a little thing from that. Please like and subscribe. Don't pass by without subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care and stay well. Thank you. Bye.